Welcome, welcome. So today what we're going to be practicing is how to use the wall and not be used by the wall. See, wall gives you feedback. It's not moving, but you're moving. So if the wall's not moving, you can't blame the wall if you feel pain in your joints, like your shoulder, your elbow, or your wrist. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to practice warming up, right? So let's say we warmed up, 1 minute later, we're good, we're relaxed. We feel like we broke a little bit of a sweat. So what to do next here? What to do next is to practice taking a step. So my back leg is relaxed. I'm on the ball of my foot, right? And then I have to remember how to use my hips, right? So my hips moves my shoulder forward. I didn't move my shoulder. My hip, through my foot action, moved it forward. So I'm going to practice using this to find a perfect contact with the wall. Perfect contact with the wall. So I'm not trying to extend my power into a wall. I'm trying to measure the range of my strikes with something that's not moving. So when I see my target, I have my other foot back now, and I'm going to practice going right into it with my exhale. And then I switch. And then I switch, right? And this becomes fun because imagine you were moving back. Oh, I stabilize myself. Right in. See? Going forward, going back. I stabilize myself with the other foot. Right in. So I start using my body weight more than anything else. So if I want to have fun here, I'm practicing my wall. Right? And I could practice both hits. But when I send the hit with the same arm and leg here, my hip could move a bit, right? But it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. It could stay at the same place, and I just send my arms out because it's like as if I was saying, wait, here it comes. Wait, here it comes. But if I want to put more power into it, I could practice pivoting, as you can see my knee, and pivoting back. Both will be good, but in a more practical sense, I could just be like touching the wall with my fingers. Touch, touch, pivot in. Touch, touch. See, I don't need to move my hip, because I'm not thinking about a real strike. I'm just thinking about touch, touch, pivot in with the back leg. Touch, touch, pivot in. And I could do the same thing with the other side. Touch, touch, pivot in. Why touch? Touch is I'm measuring my distance. It's like sending the laser of a gun and then choosing to shoot. So that's my laser, the touch, touch, and then pow, it comes in. You could see it that way. Another thing I would practice here is getting my foot up to touch the wall. Once again, with the ball of my foot, this part of my foot, and the whole surface, right? Not just the in part, like the whole part here. I'm trying to find a contact with the wall, but relax. And notice I'm not perfectly standing tall and breaking myself. I'm in this relaxed position, like someone's going to throw something at me. So here I am, relaxed, and see? So I would try the neutral, see? I could go on one side up, the other side up, because that's good, right? It enables me to move to one side, move to the other side. I'm always refining the natural distance of my hips and sending my strike. The natural distance of my hips, and I send my strike. So that's a fun one to do. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's like my touch, touch. See, I touch with my foot. Touch, touch, strike. Touch, touch, strike. See? And I can practice with the other side, right? So touch, touch, strike. Stay there, strike. Stay there, strike. Right? Cool? Makes sense? All right, here's the next one I could do here. Now, just like it's a power arm from behind, there is a power kick from behind. Now, the thing with the power kick is I have to measure it, right? I check my distance, but it's when I don't have enough room for this, right? Or I'm moving back my opponent, I could send this strike because it has a great range of motion. Look at it. Look how back I am. And I could reach. Do I go with the ball of my foot? I could go with the flat foot here if I want to have the maximum surface. Just like with the backhand, I'm not going to go with my fingers here. I'm going to go with all of it, right? I'm going to go with the whole flat surface of my fist. The flat surface of my fist. So here, I'm going to stay further behind. I'm going to go, whoo. Then I'm going to regroup, and whoo. And I bring it back. Whoo. And I bring it back. Why the whoo? because there's a type of power that I'm putting into my strike, and I switch sides, and whoo. Notice I'm reaching further, but I'm in perfect balance. I'm in perfect balance. Sorry, the camera trick, see? Because I was turning this way. Perfect balance meaning I'm right here. See? I'm perfect. I'm right here. All my body weight is centered right here. Okay? So 1, and I find my distance, and 2, 1, and and I'm just trying to make a perfect contact that doesn't come back and hurt me. So I have to learn to recognize the right distance. And look what I did. I switched, right? And switched. So touch, strike, and switch. And that's a little bit more tricky because I put so much power in it. Look what happened. I switched legs. Now this one's forward. And I could repeat. Touch, power strike, right? Touch, power strike, but that takes a little bit more practice to do, but at least you have a range of things to practice. Touch, 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 strike, find your distance, touch, touch, right? Touch, and that's how I would suggest to do it. Touch and power strike. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is how you use the wall, and without the wall using you. And you get to practice at least making contact with something without injuring your body that loves you.